did before other courts on the appellate level in Iowa. And I think that has helped strengthen with the public being able to see what we're doing in oral arguments, and it's not some hidden secret behind closed doors. So we really like how that has panned out for the public and for our court.
Iowa really has, I think, a model system of selecting judges. You know, in some states, judges run for election. Here we have a merit-based system where we apply, we go in front of a nominating committee, nominations are made, and then it's sent to the governor to select one of those nominees, and then we stand for retention every so often. So I think that kind of helps us maintain our objectivity and independence, that selection system.
And I can honestly say that in, like I said, 2.5 years now, I don't ever recall there ever being, when we're meeting in private, talking about a case, mulling it over, sometimes disagreeing vehemently with each other about how an issue should come out. I've never heard a political thread work into that conversation. I've never heard politics mentioned in that discussion, which I'm amazed at because of the nature of the beast, right? But it really isn't. If we're arguing facts, we're arguing law. It never comes into like, well, this would be, you know, whatever your political persuasion is. That's never entered into a discussion that I've ever had anyway, and I don't think it has for anybody else either. But I can't speak for them, but speaking for me, I've never seen that.
I also think that because we're Iowans and we live in small communities and not huge metropolitan areas, and I came on the bench having tried cases and having clients that, and I think something that I feel kind of almost like a sub-philosophy is that we're always thinking of the litigants. I mean, that's why we're here, and we're trying to craft a result that makes sense. So sometimes, you know, even in discussions, you know, we talk about what's the best way to say this so that the actual people that are involved in this case understand what we did. And I think that when you forget that, you know, you're a judge and you start thinking about what your real role is, I think you avoid some of those issues that come up nationally.
And I can tell you, knowing everybody, I think really well, our political leanings are very diverse than Iowa's. So it's not like we have a whole bunch of people leaning this way and a whole bunch we represent. I think what's great about the state that we are allowed to have diverse opinions, but politics does not come into play on the court at all. I've been on for a little over 10 years now, and it's never been a discussion.